Okay, so a little different from me. I'm going to be talking about the 2K21 cover, or at least one of them. Zion got the cover for, I guess, like the next up or whatever, like the young player who gets on. And some people were not a huge fan of this. It was honestly a little bigger of a deal than I really thought it was. I just kind of read it and thought whatever, and then I go on Twitter and there's a lot of stuff. Zion played 19 games, X amount of players deserved it over him because of this. And the first thing I have to wonder is, when is this decided upon? I mean, I guess it's possible that 2K can just make this decision whenever they want to, but there's a chance that they decided this a while ago, and the 19 games may have not even been like a part of the equation. Like, maybe if 2K was able to redo it right now, would they have a different player for the young player? I don't know. Now, with that being said, we just got to be honest about marketing here. Zion is a bigger name than any young player that you could pick besides potentially Luka. I mean, Zion was a superstar from the age of, 16, 17, whatever. I mean, the guy's dunks were all over YouTube, Instagram, and the whole thing, right? And for as much as you can love Trae Young, Ja Morant, Ben Simmons, Jason Tatum, Karl Anthony Towns, whoever else, they just don't have it like Zion does. It's the reality. And 2K has got to care about that. It's just a business, it's marketing. Now, that being said, I would love to see if there's any sort of reports about if the cover athlete actually affects sales at all. I don't think it would for anybody watching this video, but I gotta assume somebody might be swayed because of the cover athlete. I don't know. But now we can get into the 19 games played thing for Zion. Personally, I don't really care because he's already awesome. I mean, we saw in those games played that Zion is probably already one of the 20 best players in the league. I mean, you can say small sample size and all that, but the dude was amazing. And I think when we play next year, can we just pencil Zion to already be the 13th best player in the league? Yeah, probably. So I don't think it is really a fault of 2K to put him up there now, especially when you combine it with the marketing stuff. I mean, when I look at everybody else, again, Luka is the one. If you want to say anybody deserved it over Zion as a young dude, it's Luka. But between Trae Young and Ja Morant and the guys I named earlier, I just don't think they're at Zion's level when it comes to everything I'm talking about here. Another thing to think about, too, is for 2K21, it's branded as the game for the 2020/2021 season. Now, the timing is going to be super off because of the league being suspended and all that, but when you think about it in those terms, I feel like it makes a little bit more sense, unless you believe that Ja Morant or whoever is going to be better than Zion next season. I don't, but Ja Morant's really good. It's not, I wouldn't be shocked if Ja Morant became the, I don't know, third or fourth best point guard in the league or whatever next season. I certainly would not bet on it, but could still be possible. But I still feel like Zion is just the right pick. And I don't think 19 games needs to be some sort of a disqualifier. I mean, again, he was so good in those games that I'm fine with it. Now, a question that I have about the cover athlete is about Kobe. I would imagine that really depends on what his family wants. Would his wife be okay with it and all that? I don't know what the right thing to do there is besides just to give them all of the power in that decision. So yeah, I think that's all I got. There's not really a lot to break down. It's marketing and best player, all that stuff. Yeah. Zion's the cover athlete, and I guess it's an interesting thing to think about for a little bit.